ஹாய் அனைவருக்கும் வணக்கம். This is Satish Science Teacher YouTube channel. If you are visiting the first time in this YouTube channel, please do not forget to subscribe this channel because it helps you a lot for learning the science itself also. So as usual, we are going to see today the Tamil Nadu Samachir Kalvi, the class 10 Science Unit 10 Types of Chemical Reactions. So there are a lot of chemical reactions, that is a forward reaction, backward reaction, irreversible reaction, reversible reaction, equilibrium reaction, and some reactions are yielding the heat, that is combustion reactions. Some of the reactions giving the solids as a precipitation, and some of the reactions the single displacement, that is single atom or element is interchangeable. Like that the reactions are different type, and according to that the reactions are classified. So today we are going to see the book back exercises from the class 10 Tamil Nadu Samachir Kalvi science book. So we will see the textbook evaluation first. Choose the correct answer. H2 plus Cl, that is in the bracket of subscript, they are giving the G stands for gaseous form. So H2 is a gaseous form, chlorine 29 is also the gaseous form. They yield, when they react, they yield the two hydrochloric acids. So it is a combination reaction, because in this reaction hydrogen and chloride are combines to form the hydrochloric acid gases. Okay. So next one is photolysis is a decomposition reaction caused by light. Photo means light. Lysis means breaking the particles 2 or 3. So photolysis is a decomposition reaction that is caused by light. And the third one, a reaction between carbon and oxygen is represented by C, that is a solid state, and O2, that is a gaseous state. They give on react upon they give this carbon dioxide gases form plus heat. In which of the types of above reaction can be classified? So in the first type, carbon and oxygen combined to form the CO2. So it is a combination reaction. And this reaction also gives the heat. So it is a combustion reaction. And the third is irreversible reaction, because it cannot be you cannot get back the carbon and oxygen separately from the CO2. So it is an irreversible reaction. It is not a decomposition reaction. Okay. And the fourth one is the chemical equation Na2SO4, that is sodium sulfate. It is aqueous condition. Barium chloride, that also aqueous. They combined together to form the barium sulfate. The downward arrow mark, see this downward arrow mark, it denotes there is a precipitation formation. See this. So it is denoted by the fourth one. See this, the downward arrow mark, that indicates there is a precipitation formation in the chemical reactions. Wherever the downward reaction is appear, that indicates there is a precipitation formation. So this chemical equation gives a barium sulfate as a solid precipitation and sodium chloride aqueous solution. So it represents which of the following type of reaction? It is a precipitation reaction. Okay. So next one, fifth one is which of the following statements are correct about the chemical equilibrium? So if the chemical equilibrium happening, it is a dynamic in nature, because the dynamic means it is unstoppable, that means non-stoppable. So you cannot stop it. Once the chemical reaction attains the equilibrium, you cannot stop it, because in that situation the products continuously converted into reactants. At the same time the reactants are continuously converted into product. So it is a dynamic nature, and the rate of the forward and backward reactions are equal at equilibrium. That means forward means the reactants give the product, that is forward, and the backward means in the same time the products are giving breakdown and they give the products, that is backward reactions. So the rate of the forward and backward reactions are equal in the equilibrium reactions, and it is irreversible reactions do not attain the chemical equilibrium. So if the reaction is irreversible, that means the products cannot be converted into yield. So sorry, the products cannot give the substrates. So irreversible reactions then do not attain the chemical equilibrium. Okay, and the fifth. Okay, so the answer is, see this, the first, second, and third one. And the next one is sixth question. A single displacement reaction is represented by X is S. XS means there is a solid. Okay, see this solid. And hydrochloric acid is a aqueous condition. They give the X yield aqueous and H2 that is gaseous form. Which of the following could be the X? That means what could be the X? See, the options are zinc, argonium, copper, and magnesium. So if you put the zinc, see the zinc hydrochloride reaction, they form zinc chloride. So zinc is the one of the answer. And Ag cannot react like this, and copper also cannot copper chloride. Whereas the magnesium forms a magnesium chloride. So if the X is a magnesium, then the XCl is MgCl, that is magnesium chloride. So the answer, the pair of them is zinc and the magnesium. And which of the following is not an element-element compound by type reactions? See, the element means they are uh, they are the singleton, or they are the simple solitary. So here the carbon is the element and oxygen is also the element. They give the CO2. So option A is not the option A is not the question answer for that question. Whereas the second one, see, the potassium is also element, bromine is also element, but the potassium bromide gives the compound. So this is also element compound reaction, example for that. And the third one is CO2. CO2 is one of the compound. So here the compound plus element, but they are asking element plus element gives the compound. So here's the ferrous. Ferrous reacts with the oxygen element, they gives the ferric oxide or ferrous. So the option C is not fulfill this equation. That means element compound. So which of the following is not an element compound type reaction? Means option C is the correct answer, because CO2 is not an element. In the other cases all reactants are element. And which of the following represents the precipitation reaction? So in the already we see the downward arrow indicates the precipitation. Here the A, solid, 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 solid. Here the solid aqueous liquid like that, but here see the precipitation means where do we get the precipitation? In the aqueous medium only. So the react here, the first, in the first case the products are solid, so you won't get the solid and the liquid combination. Here also liquid and aqueous, so same thing. But in the third one, solid with aqueous, so definitely you will get the solid precipitation in the aqueous solution. So the option 3 fulfills the question. So answer is A aqueous plus B aqueous gives C solid plus D aqueous. So here the precipitation occurs. The pH of the solution is 3. Its hydroxyl concentration is 1 into 10 power minus 11 molar. In other words, if they are asking the other type of answer, say example, see the pH, the pH plus pOH gives 14. This is the rule. In this question they are giving the pH is 3, so pOH you could find, so this is the equal 14. So pOH equal to 14 this 3 when goes to the opposite side it gets the opposite symbol. So 14 minus 3, that gives line. So hydroxyl concentration is 11, so 11 molar is also correct answer. In some of the guides they give this type of answer also, so please do follow. And the 10th one, powdered calcium carbonate reacts more rapidly than flaky calcium carbonate because powdered calcium carbonate reacts more rapidly than flaky CaCO3 means if the CaCO3 is as flaky, its surface is when compared to the powdered CaCO3 is limited. So powdered CaCO3 have more amount of surface area. So large surface area is a reason for the more rapid reactions. So the option A is the correct answer. That is large surface area. So next one is to fill in the blanks. A reaction between an acid and base is called the neutralization, because when the acid and base come to contact and involve the reaction, they neutralizes each other. So the product is neutralized product. When lithium metal is placed in hydrochloric acid, the hydrogen gas is evolved. The equilibrium attained during the melting of ice is known as physical equilibrium. The pH of your fruit juice is 5.6. If you add slaked lime to the juice, its pH increases because already the pH is 5.6. If you add again and again the the lime juice also basic nature, so the pH increases. The value of ionic product of water at 25 degrees centigrade is 1 into 10 power 4 minus 14. The normal pH of human blood is 7.4. And next, they match the following. See this. Identify the type of reactions. Here, the first one, ammonium hydroxide, that is aqueous condition, and the CH3COH, that is acetic acid. So here the base and acidic reacts to form the CH3COO NH2 aqueous plus H2O. So if the any reaction that gives the H2O, that means there is a neutralization occurred. So the answer is neutralization. So remember, if any of the chemical reaction gives H2O as the final product, definitely it must be the neutralization reaction. And the second one, zinc sulfate plus copper sulfate aqueous, that gives zinc sulfate and copper. Here the copper sulfate compound is splitted in this reaction, and the zinc is reacted with sulfate. So zinc sulfate is formed as the byproduct. So here the sulfate only displaced one from one molecule to another molecule. So it is a displacement method. See, this answer is single displacement. And the third one is zinc carbonate. It is a solid state. It give on the heating, when you heat the zinc carbonate, it gives zinc oxide plus CO2. That means heat production is upon the heat, they gives these two products. So heat, once you apply the heat, it is a thermal decomposition, because the heat only decomposes or denatured the zinc carbonate as a zinc oxide plus CO2. இங்க வந்து ஒரே ஒரு compound இருக்கு that gives to two compounds, so there is a decomposition reaction. And the fourth one is C2H4. Here the gas plus gas reacts to form gas plus gas and also give heat. So byproduct is heat, that means there is a combustion. So what is the answer? This is a combustion. So these are the very very easily reactions you can find out from the equations itself. The answer is a equation inside the equation, so you can find the answers very very easily because the answers are within the equation. Okay, so that is the secret of beauty of the chemical equations. So that's all this video, students. So thanks for listening me. If you have any queries or if you have any doubts, please convey me, and do not forget to subscribe this Satish Science Teacher YouTube channel video. So thanks for listening. Thank you.